much it means to him for you to get to this point and share the court. Wondered what it was like from your perspective, and if you had the idea that was how it was going to go down in the second quarter.
JJ told us we were going to be playing together. He shared that with me early in the day, so I was pretty psyched for that. But just got out there and felt like a normal game with my teammate, to be honest.
Yeah, that first quarter, Lakers look pretty sharp. LeBron, year 22, looks like he's still in his prime. And so, as you're watching from that standpoint, are you viewing him kind of like as your teammate? Are there thoughts that come in where, okay, he's also your dad? And then once you get out there, how do you kind of stop thinking about that and just think about, okay, where's the defensive rotation? Where do I go on this play on offense?
I'm always thinking about, that's my dad, because that's literally my dad. When I'm playing, he's just my teammate. That's all I'm thinking at that point.
Bronny, since you, I think probably, this is a moment people have thought about for a long time. I know it's a moment your dad's thought about for a long time. To kind of, I don't want to say get out of the way, but to actually have it come to some fruition. Were you able to reflect on it at all at any point in time today, either before, in anticipation, or after?
Nah, I'm just being prepared for another game that I'm, going out and trying to play my best at. So there's no really thinking of. JJ told me that we were going to be playing together, but other than that, I wasn't really thinking about, me being on the court with my dad, just preparing for the game and the game plan.
When you've spoken to us about this, you've been very actively focused on the basketball part of it, because that's sort of, that's your job right now. Have you been surprised at the reaction from everyone else about the rest of the story and maybe trying to pull you away from the basketball part of it to have you talk more about the moment and the meaning and all of that stuff?
Haven't really been surprised from it because it's been happening for so long. Just trying to live in the moment and do my job and find my role.
Bronny, just for yourself, what did you think of your second preseason game and getting crunch time reps with the young guys, and just kind of how that went overall?
I felt like it was good for me to end the game. We have an opportunity for JJ to end the game. Just getting those reps in every game and trying to find my role. That's my main focus every time I go.
First off, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Also, 20 years old, you're stepping onto the court, second game. Did you feel a little bit less nerves from this game? What were your feelings like going into this game? And then as you kind of, as the game progressed, how did you feel in terms of just shooting ability and just the flow of the game?
There's always some nerves, especially just preseason. It's the first of, the season starting. But, once I step on the court and go up and down a couple times, it goes away. Shooting ability, only shot one shot, so it's not much to say about that. Just trying to find my role and play as hard as I can on the defensive end.
What's JJ been like as a coach for you so far?
It's really encouraging, especially for the younger guys like myself. Just trying to, push us into something that down the road can contribute to the winning team.
Bronny, your dad has been talking about this moment for a couple of years, speaking it into existence, but you had to make it happen on your end. Can you just talk about your own journey to get here and getting through college, the health situation last year, and camp now to make this happen?
Just finding fuel every day to get up and start working. That's the biggest thing for me. Just taking everything that has happened to me during those year and some change. Just getting up and continuing to work every day.
It's just been 2 preseason games, but between the exhibitions, camp, and summer workouts, is there an specific area of your game you feel more comfortable with, or you think that's grown the most compared to the end of the college season?
JJ has really emphasized that defensive end and being a pest on defense. So that's just what I've been trying to focus on stepping on the floor.
Last two.
Hey, Bronny, what do you think enables you to stay in the moment and so even keel through everything?
honest, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff going around. Just trying to focus on, you know, what my job is and what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like that's the thing that keeps me grounded.
With, you know, the moment when Bronny's on the court with you, like, how did it feel as a father and as a player?
Not real. Still kind of get a little bit used to it, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool for both of us, and especially for our family. It's pretty cool.
You just think of, you know, Savannah watching and just the thoughts of your entire extended family. Yeah, I'm sure you'll hear about it.
Yeah, I'll probably hear about it. I haven't got on my phone just yet, but I'll probably hear about it. I know Bronny probably hear about it, but it's definitely a moment that I will never forget, and you know, it's pretty cool.
For it to be on his 20th birthday, and you know, as a father, what does it kind of mean? How significant is that for you as a father?
I mean, for a father, I mean, it means everything. I mean, for someone who didn't have that, you know, growing up, to be able to have that influence on your kids and have the influence on your son, to be able to have moments with your son, and then ultimately, you know, to be able to work with your son, I think that's one of the greatest things that a father could ever hope for or wish for. So it's pretty cool.
You've been kind of speaking this into existence for a while, but he had to do his part.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think of the job he's done just getting here, getting drafted, going through the process?
I just think, you know, for him just to be able to, you know, keep his head straight forward, keep the blinders on. Even with the situation last year, he came out of that and continued to work, continue to put himself in a position where he can even, you know, be drafted. And, you know, now it's just a work in progress. He wants to continue to get better. He wants to continue to learn, and he's doing it every single day. So, you know, it's great to see.
Did you know what was going to happen tonight? Did JJ let you know beforehand that?
Yeah, he kind of have a notion that he wanted to do. I mean, obviously, you know, the coaches kind of set their lineups and then how the game is going to flow. So to have that moment was dope, and it's pretty cool.
When you hear beforehand, I mean, obviously, there's only so many things in this game you haven't experienced.
That was one. That was the first time for that.
So when he tells you that, is that when the kind of the excitement about it kind of starts, or are you locked in prepping for a game like it's?
No, I was prepping for a game like it's, you know, regular. But the moment, you know, when we came out of the timeout and he was picking up full court and I went up and my guy was taking the ball out, we still kind of stood next to each other. I kind of looked at him and it was like the Matrix or something. It just didn't feel real. So, but it was great to have those moments out there with him.
What'd you tell him? What'd you tell him afterwards?
I was telling him keep getting better. I think you know, obviously he's young. Just turned, like you said, just turned 20. He's young. He wants to continue to improve, and that's what's most important. You know, so every time we get a moment out there, is continue to make winning plays, continue to learn from you know, from his mistakes, learn from the good things, and you know, I think if he continues to do that, he'll keep getting better and better as every moment, you know, goes on and on.
What did you think of how the group looked in the first half with the projected rotation?
We did some great things. You know, a couple of things we could have did a lot better. You know, but we're still working on habits. You know, so I like the way we played offensively. We shared the ball. We had some turnovers that, you know, for myself that I didn't particularly like, but I'm also trying to do some things that's different. You know, which is a good thing though. You know, we want to push the ball. We want to kick the ball ahead. We want to be better with that. So, but all in all, I thought we had great energy. I thought we paid attention to detail. And I feel like we got better. So it's a win for us.
You've been energized by a bunch of different things. You mentioned, you know, winning in pairs, but having Bronny here through this process, what's that done for you in terms of the day in, day out sort of energy?
Well, I mean, you guys know my energy doesn't really.
Has it kicked it up though?
I have a lot more energy than a lot of the younger guys. To be completely honest, like I boost their energy up. If you want me to be completely honest, but you know, to have your, like I said, to have, you know, your son or a relative, you work with them. I don't know if any of you guys have ever worked with someone that you was blood with or so, whatever the case may be. It's a different feeling. You know, when you go to work every day, you want to, you know, try to, you know, help each other. If it's a bad day for him, you pick him up. Vice versa. If it's a bad day for me, pick me up. So like that's just, you know, it's things that we can do, you know, that doesn't even need words. We can just look at each other and know, like, okay, so that's pretty cool.
Last question. Like even
No.
summertime or anything?
We I mean, a couple times, yeah. We had some runs a few times when we played, but not like, obviously not like this. This is this is professional basketball. This is the pros, so this is totally different. And but it's definitely something that is not being taken for granted for me. You know, and I hope the same for him as well.